Yeah. Gloria, you want to share your screen before? Yeah,
Okay,
because she started recording. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I started recording.
Okay, I was actually waiting for you. Okay, just confirm you can see my screen.
Yes, can see your screen.
Okay. So welcome everyone to today's class. And I hope our journey in this cohort had been very smooth. Can we take a few minutes? I'm going to ask questions. Fumi, your journey in this cohort too. In PowerBI, how would you assess yourself? Or anybody can take that. I'm seeing Onokpe. Anybody can just
Good evening, ma.
Yeah, so how's it been?
Okay,
what have you laid your okay, go ahead, sorry.
the journey has been awesome. That was one word. I know for some time now I've been in and out of classes, and I wanted to say it last week, but I was like, okay, I would say it another time. I joined the beginners class of Power BI, and this is like the intermediate class. And with the beginners class, I was able to get the job because during an interview.
Yeah.
Hello?
I can hear you. Go ahead.
Yeah, during an interview, I was asked if I had any data analysis skill, and I mentioned I could use Power BI, and I mentioned everything I learned during the beginners class and the things I started learning during the intermediate class. And resuming the job, I found out that was the main reason I got the job. So I've learned a lot. I know I am not there yet. I'm not anywhere close to being perfect when it comes to analyzing data yet, but with the cohort, the beginner class, and now the intermediate class, I can work my way around data. I can interpret. I can visualize. I can make sense of data way better than before I started the class. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Any other person? Yinka says you've been hiding this testimony. Okay, go ahead. Fumi. Fumi Chigozie.
It was something that just finished talking. That was me.
Oh, okay. I thought it was, yeah. Okay, today let's just quickly start so that we don't waste time. Intend to finish very early. Today we'll be looking at Power BI service. I hope you can hear me.
Yes, we can hear you.
Okay,
Gloria,
so
can you share your Power BI, your slides? You want to do a full screen, the last icon to the right. Last icon.
Am I not sharing this?
No, the slide, you want to make it full. You're not sharing your full slide. Can you see on the bottom there to the right, those icons?
You mean here?
No, at the bottom of the screen to the right, the rightmost icon that looks like a telly. Down. Can you see where you have to increase your screen? Ahead, the next one to the right. No, you're going left, right.
This is it now.
Ahead, that one, just click on it. Yes, slideshow. That's what you need. Click on it. That's better.
Are you seeing it?
Thank you.
It's showing on my
Yes, yes, it's good. Yeah, that's fine. Yes.
Okay, today we'll be looking at Power BI service. My name is sorry, I'm struggling with my the earpiece.
Okay. Oh, we could hear you. Gloria, are you there?
Yes, can you hear me?
Yeah.
I thought, okay,
hear
today we'll
you.
be talking about Power BI service. Sorry about that. And I have a little quote here by Helen Keller. Says, alone we can do little, but together we can do much. But together that we can do much. So today we'll look at reports, we look at our dashboards. These are the things, just an overview of what we'll do today, reports and dashboard, how we manage access in Power BI service. We'll look at data alerts, we'll look at how to schedule a refresh in Power BI and role level security. So Power BI, like we all know, it's this is the intermediate class. So it's a business intelligence platform that provides non-technical, business users with tools for aggregation, analyzing, visualizing, and sharing data. So what exactly is Power BI service? It's just the cloud-based aspect of Power BI. Power BI service is a cloud-based business analytics and data visualization service that enables you and I to visualize, analyze, and with greater speed, efficiency, and understanding of our data. All we have been doing on our Power BI desktop, that's an aspect of the work. The next aspect, because we want to collaborate with others, we can do much with more people. So you want more people to collaborate with what you have been doing. And that's the whole essence of getting your data into the service. As mentioned earlier, dashboards are, sorry about that. So when we talk about Power BI service, we're talking about the cloud-based aspects. Now, for you and I to be able to use this, you must have a corporate email or a student account. You cannot access this with your Yahoo or with your Gmail. So if you have a corporate email from your office or from your school, you'll be able to access this. But Power BI had given us, Microsoft rather, had given us a trial version whereby you can, with the link below, you can click on it and you'll be able to do some work there for a month. After a month, you need to pay to use the Power BI service. It is not, it's not free. Now let's quickly look at reports. On our Power BI desktop, we create reports, all our visualization. Now, when you publish that report, so what exactly is report? Report is a multi-perspective view into your data sets with visuals that represent different findings and insights that you have gotten from your data sets. You remember when you get your data sets, you upload your data set in your Power BI desktop, you move from your Power BI desktop to your Power Query, which is like the kitchen of the Power BI. You do a lot of cleaning, a lot of transformation, which we call ETL. You extract your data, you transform your data, and you clean your data. Once you have cleaned your data, it's now time to build and get insights from that data. Now, those insights that you've got, you now represent them using visuals. So that is your report. Now, when you have done that, you now move to Power BI service. I don't know I wasn't in the last class, but I know that when we have done that, we actually showed us that we can publish our reports. We can have a mobile view of your report where maybe your stakeholders or your bosses can be able to inject such data, get the information on the go. Did we get that? Do we know how? We know we have done that in our last cohort, how we publish our report on the mobile service and have a mobile layout. Please let me get responses so I know I'm not talking to myself. Anybody here? Franca, please, am I audible?
Smile, you're audible. We can hear you.
Yes.
Okay, I was
We
actually
can hear
asking
you
a question
loud
that,
and clear.
okay. I was actually asking a question that we all know that we can publish our data on the mobile, to have a mobile layout. We know how to do that. Let me put the free link that I talked about that you can use to access the Power BI service. So this link will take us, gives us that ability to go to that Microsoft.com to use the Power BI service for free, but this is just for a month. Okay, so we move ahead. So all those reports that we have on our Power BI service, once we have published it, it will simply take us to, once we have published it, it takes us to a Power BI service. So your dashboard is a single page. It's a single page, often called a canvas, that you use to tell your story. Your report can be more than one page. It can be 4 pages. It can be 5 pages, whatever. But your dashboard, just like we have the dashboard of a car. So you want to put your important metrics on your dashboard that can quickly give information or give insights into that data set. Now, how do dashboard and report compare? They look alike, but they are quite different. Now, reports can be created in your Power BI service. Reports can be created in also on the desktop. But your dashboard can only be created when you have moved to your Power BI service. Dashboard can be created alone, only, when you have moved to your Power BI service. On the reports, you have a flexible layout and positioning across, multiple reports pages. But on your dashboard, you have a fixed layout. The visual size on a single page, which is called the canvas that I've already said so. Now, data source from a single set. You have your data source from a single set, but on a dashboard, you can have your data coming from multiple data sets. That's one of the similarities between dashboard and reports. On your report, there is advanced filtering, highlighting, slicing, drill through support, and all that. But on your dashboard, there is no filtering, no highlighting, no slicing, no drill through. It's only with some exceptions. Users can subscribe to report pages, but on the dashboard, it supports subscription and alerts. So that moves us to workspaces. Workspaces. Remember, what we're talking about today is collaboration, how people be able to collaborate with that data set that you have. So what exactly is a workspace? A workspace, well, workspaces are places, to collaborate with colleagues and create collection of dashboards, reports, data sets, and paginated reports. Workspaces are easy to create. When you go on your app.powerbi.com, when you click on the workspace, And this is just an overview of how the workspace is created. One, you just have to give your workspace, look for it, you select workspace, and when you get there, you click on create workspace. The next aspect is to give that workspace a unique name. Once you have done that, you now save your workspace, and before you assign members to your workspace. There are different type of workspaces that we have, different type of roles rather, that we have on the workspace. The first, we have an admin role. The second one is you could create a member on your workspace. And you have a contributor, and the next you have a viewer. So all these are different roles that you can create on a workspace. Now, if you take a look at all of this chart, it tells you what each member of the workspace can do. You know, as an admin, you can update and delete a workspace, but a member cannot do that. A contributor cannot do that. A viewer has only the right just to view. They can read the data and store data in data flow. So if you take a look at this and read it, and if you also intend to write the exam, which we admonish you to do, there are questions that will definitely come out on workspaces and roles. So you need to keep yourself abreast. So we'll quickly go into the demo. Do you have any questions before we continue? Any question, please?
Yes, now we can hear you.
Yeah, I was asking any questions so far.
Oh no, for me.
Okay. We're familiar with reports like this. This is my Power BI desktop. So we're very familiar with reports like this. We can create visuals and all of this stuff. Maybe I should get another. So this is not new to us. This is what we have sitting on our local computer. So from here, we would move. Just a few. So assuming this is your reports now. So I said if we intend to, it is important, maybe you want your report also, you need to send it to your boss. The first thing to do, sorry, this is also opening. Just a few seconds, please. So I said we have a report like this. So you create a mobile layout. You just go to your view. You create a mobile layout of your reports. Once you do that, you have on your screen something like this. So you pick and quickly drop and arrange it the way you. So you drop them the way you would want to and pick your other. Okay, let's put this slides out. Once you do all of this, you will be able to see your reports on your, when you publish on your Power BI service. So this is just a mobile layout of our data. Now, please, when you're doing it, take time to arrange it so that it looks trying to get all this. So just hold on. It's not looking good here at all. Okay, so let's have all our cards on one. So we put all our slicer on this and then try to move this. Let me scroll down. So assuming we are done with the arrangements, you have enough space, so you could just put your important should bring this down. So this is a mobile view of our reports. So when you go online, you will see your reports this way. Then the next thing we will do to go next again, we will just do this report. I intend to publish it. So use on your desktop, once you click publish, it will ask you where do you want to publish it to. So my workspace. So these are workspaces that I have created. So you pick whichever one you intend to drop the report. Let me quickly put it here. I'll come back. Or let's go to Power BI service. The first thing to do is to click app.powerbi.com. Sorry, app.powerbi.com. The moment you do that, this interface is what you see. So this is the interface that you will see. So this is your Power BI service. At this, where my cursor is, you see workspace and my workspace. So these are the workspaces. So assuming now we don't have, we intend to create a new workspace. You see, look at here, create a workspace. The moment you hit that button, you give it a name. What name? So let's say Tech Stylers 2. a little description for cohort 3 collaboration. So once you click save, this is it. We have created a workspace here. This is the workspace we just created. Textilers Cohort 2. So you can see on the dashboard, we have no dashboard, we have no reports, we have no workbook and data sets and data flow. So we'll come back to our Power BI report. So search which of the workspace. Let's quickly search for the workspace that we just created. Click it again, publish. So let's look for Textilers Cohort 2. Textilers 2, which was what we created just now. So you can see it here. So if I select Textilers 2 and I click select, just give it a few seconds, it will take you straight. You have published your report so that others will be able to collaborate with your report. So we can see success. So say got it. So we would go to here. So we would look at our Textilers Cohort 2. What do we have there? We have a sales performance report, which is a report we just created. You can see that it was created at 6:42, which is just a few seconds ago. So over here, you have the blue one is your reports. This is your data sets. We could also have some other things, your workbooks and all that here. So if you click on this report, it is the same thing you have on your dashboards that you have published here. So it is time for collaboration. Remember, that's the whole essence of coming to creating a workspace so that others will be able to work or get insights from our reports. So this is the report that we have on our desktop. We have published it on our Power BI service. So the next thing we'll look at is how this is your report. How do we begin to move to a dashboard? You can see on this report, I have some other pages there on this report. I just quickly created this. You have other pages on these reports. So let's quickly go now to a dashboard. Now, it is from the report you create a dashboard. So assuming you are here, what you do, look, once you click here, you'll see this icon, pin, copy visual as this. So you just take, once you click pin, it will say pin to dashboard. It's asking us where do we want to take it. Is it to an existing dashboard or to a new dashboard? So we can just say cohort 3. Let's create a new dashboard, cohort 3. And we're going to say pin. So this is what we picked from our dashboard. From our reports, we have pinned it on the dashboard. So you go back and do same for all other important metrics that you want to appear on your dashboard. So it's in Cohort 3. So once you click pin and you go to the dashboard, you'll see. So this is the dashboard, and this is all that we will do. So you pick maybe from the different pages that you have from your report. You could just do all of that. You could say, okay, let's pick this pin Cohort 3 and we'll take to a dashboard. That's what we we have. I'll just put one more and then we move. Sorry, I think my network is. So we could click on this. On this.
Gloria, is your internet acting up or something?
Yeah, a bit.
Hello, Gloria. Okay.
I can hear you, Frank. I said yes, it's acting up a bit.
Yeah. Oh.
So where did you lost me at any point? Did you lose me at any point? Sorry.
Okay, yeah. When you were pinning you to the dashboard, I think
Okay,
you
when
just pinned one or something. Yes, the dashboard.
Let me just pick some other, just another one. And so this is how we pin reports to our dashboard.
Gloria, can you move your cursor so they see where you're clicking on to pin? Can you move your cursor around the that icon? Yeah. You could ask questions if you can't see where she's clicking on.
Please
So
ask
just move your
questions.
cursor so they see that. Yeah. Can you move your cursor
If you
where you
hover
are
around
to show them the pin?
Can you? So if you hover around any of the reports that you have that you intend to pin, assuming I want to pin this quantity. So when I come to this quantity, I don't know if you can see. Please kindly confirm that you can so that we're on the same page. Can you see this?
Yes, ma, I can see it.
Okay, so you have pin here, you have copy here. So if I click on this pin.
Sorry, I'm with you.
Yeah, so once you click on the pin, it will ask further questions. Pin to dashboard, you need you to respond. Is it an existing dashboard or a new dashboard? So we already have an existing dashboard that we created and Cohort 3. So you just pin and you have it here. You could see that 214 where that we just took from our report. So this is a dashboard. This is how you pin your report to a dashboard. So a dashboard is a single page, while a report can be multi pages of your report. So it is important that when you're designing your dashboard, you put your important metrics there. So at a glance, just like you're driving and you're looking at the dashboard, oh, your fuel had gone down. There's an indicator there that's telling you, or you're running out of fuel. So and you do that even for oil. So that's what the dashboard is all about. So we have looked at dashboard and we have looked at the difference between dashboards and reports. Now let's quickly go back and look at sorry. I intend to share this dashboard now. So we're looking at how do we share these dashboards to our colleagues. So it's going to, when you click share, so it's asking for an email address. So maybe the email address of people in your organization. So I'm just going to put that. Remember, we talked about the access. Allow recipients to share the dashboard. You know, it's here you begin to assign the roles. You know, you want to give out the roles. Oh, I want them to be able to share the dashboard. If you don't want them, you can uncheck that. Allow recipients to view content with associated dashboard and all of that. So you could just say, okay, grant access. Whichever one you do, you say success, access has been granted. You can, you know, you can chat in Teams with this. You know, people can also make comments on your report. So you can add a comment to these reports. You know, you can do a lot. So this is where you comment, oh, cohort 3, this is the sales for today and oh, blah, 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 and you just put. So you can do all of that. You also remember
Ma'am,
we talked
can I ask
about.
a question?
Go ahead, please.
That place where you put the email, is there a limitation to the number of emails that we can have or that we can send to?
Is there a limitation? That's
Yeah,
your
like
question.
yes, like can we say it's only 5 emails that you can send to, something like that?
No. You can send to as many people that you want, but you must have, you know, they must have, you know, the Power BI service, as long as they're part of your organization. Assuming I prepared this report to send to the people on the sales team, and I have maybe 20, 30, 50 people on the sales, you can't do that. So there's no limitation, but as long as they have a work or school email, as long as they are registered in that organization. So they can be also a group. You can also group them and send. Does that answer the question?
Yes, ma'am. Thank you.
Okay. So we can do all of that, you know, if you subscribe and do all of that. Now on your Power BI service, which we have looked at workspaces. Let's quickly, sorry. So you can see this is a data set, this is the report, and this is the dashboard. Remember when we publish, we don't have a dashboard yet. So we're only seeing two. Now we have created a dashboard, and that's why we are seeing it here. I'm going to quickly just go, because of our time, take a look at some of the other reports that I have to see. You can also have like a workbook. So all of these are here. So this is talked about share. So this is how we share. You can either share from here, where I showed you, or you can also share from here, because you have this same icon here too. So whichever one is easier for you to do. You can analyze your reports in Excel and all of that. Trying to go to access, how you grant internet. Give yourself good. Remember when you create, don't take it through the other way around.
Hello, ma'am.
Yeah, go ahead.
When you clicked on share that other time and you granted somebody access with their email, do they have access to edit the dashboard? For example, you're
That's
working as
where,
a team
yeah,
and
yeah.
somebody
Okay, go
wants
ahead.
to
Sorry.
impute something, maybe a tile or a visual. Do they have access to edit any of the reports? Or it's just to
They have
view?
access, depending on the access you grant to that individual. You remember when I started, I showed us roles. I'm trying to go there, but my internet is acting up. You can grant, as you're granting access, let's quickly. You can send a message across like this. Please find the attached reports for your attention. Maybe for that, maybe you're sending to the sales team. Grant access. Are you seeing this? So when you impute the email address, look at the access. Look at what is showing here. You know, on the PowerPoint, I talked about 4 roles. You can grant access as an admin. You can grant access as a member, a contributor, a viewer. If you want the person to make changes and all that, you can give the person an admin role and you say add. Then you come back here, impute, another. And on this, I'm going to make you a member, and you say add. You can look at this place. You'll be seeing the permissions. I don't know if you can see this.
Yes, ma'am, I can see it.
Yeah, so you can see. And if you go back to our slide, where do we have? I think we have this. Let me stop sharing this. Can you see this? Sorry.
Yes, ma'am.
So you can see what's. I'm sharing the full screen. You can see an admin can update. So I've granted somebody a contributor role. So what are the things that the person can do as a contributor? Future dashboard and reports on colleagues whom they will be able to see. They can create, edit, delete content from the workspace. All these places that are ticked with blue shows you what the rights are associated with that role. A viewer can only view and interact with an item. It can read stored data that are stored in the workplace. Those are the only 2 things that a viewer can do. But a contributor has more rights than a viewer. So a contributor can publish reports to the workspace and delete content. So you should be very careful when you are assigning roles so that you give the right roles to whoever you want. But as an admin, you can have an admin and have other admin. You may be a sub-admin also on the platform and a member. So you can look at this. If you study this very well, there's usually questions that come in the exam from this aspect. Let's stop sharing this. Are we good?
Yes, ma, we're good. We have access to these slides, right?
I don't know. Yes, I'll ask Yinka.
Okay.
I could post it. I could ask Yinka, but we'll get back to you on that. So these are all the roles that we can assign to. This is the way to grant assets to people in your organization to have to take a look at your report. So once you're done, you just hit the close button, and that will be it.
Please, I
You
heard
can
my
also
name.
provide-
Sure.
Okay, no, she was asking if we can if they can have access to the slide. I said I will ask my madam when she.
Oh, if you're open to sharing the slides. Sorry, if you're open to sharing the slides, you can just send them to me, then I'll upload it on the files and this thing.
Okay.
I mean, we are the proprietary owner of the slides. Please, if you're open to sharing it, you just send to me, I'll upload it on the files.
Oh, okay.
Yep.
Ma, please, before you go on, where did you click to bring out the access that time from all of these things on the left? Okay.
Gloria, sorry, what was that? You said something. Yeah? Gloria, are you there?
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. Gloria, are you there? Are you still having any challenge with your internet?
Can you hear me, please?
Yes, but you're breaking up. You're breaking up, Gloria. Are you back?
I think so.
Okay, we can hear you now. So can you go on?
Okay.
Are you still having any challenge with your internet? Yeah, Gloria. Yeah, we can't hear you now.
Can you hear me now?
Yes, but you're breaking up.
Oh, okay. Sorry about that.
Okay. You're back now.
Yes. If we go back to this workspace. So once you come here, you can look at here, you have your content, you have your data sets. So you can do a lot with this, your data sets. Let's quickly click. If you hit the security button, before you do this, you understand, of course, before you would have gotten to this point, you would have done your reports and do your dashboard. So you are looking at it, assuming like, okay, on this report, we have, if you look at the data sets, and I just want to see what they call just data set for my own. I don't just want to be glancing through a lot of the report. I just want, when I'm viewing, I want to see my own. So you can just do what we call row level security. This internet's behavior. So share the reports. Or how I got to grant access. So once you come to your work studio, I'm on Textilers too. You know, if you click on it, there are 3 buttons that looks an ellipse that looks like maybe a setting button. Is it really? You see workspace setting and work access. So if you click the access, that gives you where you come to add all of this.
Gloria, are you still here? Gloria, can you hear me?
Yes, I think I was logged out by my network. Can you hear me now?
Yes, I think, yeah. Yeah, we can hear you, but you can't see your
Uh-huh.
screen. You're kicked out or something. Yeah?
Yeah, I'll share my screen
Oh,
again.
you want to reshare, yeah.
Can you see it now?
Coming up. Okay, yeah, I can see your screen. Okay, you're back.
Okay.
Gloria, you back? Hello, Gloria.
Franca, can you
Can
hear
hear
me?
you. Okay, now I can hear you. Couldn't hear you before.
Oh.
I think your internet is acting up.
Yeah.
Mm.
It's giving me, logging me in and out. Really intend to access.
Okay. Okay, we can hear you now. Like, go on.
I'm trying to switch network. Hello, Franca. Wow.
Okay, you're trying to switch your network, yeah?
Mm.
Oh, we can see your screen though. Yeah? Gloria, your screen is still off. It's gone off now.
Let's just give her a while. Maybe when she switches the network, it will be better. Okay, so